What's up everybody, it's Matt from Peter Glenn, and in this video we're going to help you figure out what foot forward you are when you are snowboarding, or even any board sport for that matter. Let's check this out. So when it comes to snowboarding or any board sport for that matter, you obviously have to have one foot in front of the other. You are traveling sideways, so you need to either have your right foot in front or your left foot in front to basically make the board work and to steer the board. Now with snowboarding, you basically put your weight on your front foot and you swing the board back and forth with your back foot. That's kind of the gist of how you're gonna learn to snowboard and how you're gonna get the board around and how you're gonna, progress yourself to get from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill without falling. Now there's tons of different methods out there that have nothing to do with snowboarding or even any of the motions that you do with snowboarding. There's kicking a soccer ball, which is obviously probably the closest because you're planting a foot and you're swinging the other foot, but even then you're not moving, you're stopping yourself. There's also the stairs method where they say, oh, you walk up to some stairs and the first foot you put up the stairs, that's the one that you're gonna keep in the front. I've even heard people go, that's the one you want in the back. Also, there's the ever classic stand against a wall or have your buddy come up behind you and push you. Or again, if you're against the wall, you just fall forward, and whatever foot you put out in front of you, that's the one that you put in the front. But again, these have nothing to do with snowboarding. That could be the falling thing, could be a completely just reactionary thing, and you could actually try it with both feet, and neither of them feel wrong. It doesn't feel wrong to catch yourself with your right foot versus catching yourself with your left foot. It's the exact same feeling. So again, these have nothing to do with snowboarding or nothing to do with any board sport or traveling sideways, so they are not that accurate. And obviously it's not a thing that's that huge of a deal because obviously you're gonna go out riding and you've got a 50-50 chance. So if you don't get one way, then oh, well, I just gotta switch around and do the other way. But on that day one, we don't wanna waste time flipping our bindings around and taking a few runs to figure out, oh, I actually don't feel comfortable riding with my right foot in front, I want my left foot in the front. We basically wanna get you in the stance that you should be in as quick as possible. So that being said, sliding method. This is the most accurate method, hands down. It's about 99% accurate. It's not accurate all the time. There's nothing that's 100% accurate because everybody has a personal preference and a personal feel. But the sliding method is something that we have all done in our lives. So the slide method is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to be sliding across a surface, whether it's on your socks, on a wood or linoleum floor, or whether it is out in the world on a patch of ice. We've all tried to slide across a slippery surface on our feet. So now when we do this, you push off with one foot and you lead with the other. And this is something that everybody does. Nobody runs up and slides both feet at the exact same time. And even if you did that, you still have to push off with one foot and lead with the other. Now the reason that this one is 99% accurate is that this is the way you feel comfortable traveling sideways. And the other thing that's really cool about it too is you can test both methods. If you slide with your right foot forward, now flip it around and try to slide with your left foot forward. One is gonna feel a lot more natural than the other. Whereas again, if you stand against the wall and fall forward, it doesn't feel unnatural to catch yourself with one foot versus the other. And that's what's nice about this method is again, it's 99% accurate because you can try them both out and it's the closest thing to a board sport, whether it's skateboarding, snowboarding, paddleboarding, surfing, anything like that where you're traveling sideways. That's how you actually feel comfortable traveling sideways. And like I said earlier, even this method is not 100% accurate. And the crazy thing is it actually can vary from sport to sport. I've actually heard of people who are right foot forward when they snowboard, but they're left foot forward when they skateboard, or vice versa. But again, this is a kind of a cool way, and this is again the closest way to actually figure out what foot forward you are. And then the nice thing is that obviously if you go out and you snowboard and you realize, hey, I'm actually the other foot forward, you can always switch it around. But again, this method is gonna get you closer to your actual stance 99% of the time, whereas any of the other methods out there, it's pretty much a 50-50 shot. But if you got any questions beyond what we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We wanna make sure we can get you into some rad gear, but most importantly, we wanna make sure that it's actually gonna fit you, fit your riding style, and you can use it properly too. Also make sure to like and subscribe and definitely get that notification bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop, and grab yourself a snowboard, figure out what stance you are, get that thing mounted up and get out and ride, because any day of riding is a good day of riding.